Hi, it's Eldeen from the Mind Body Project again. So we're doing questions on anxiety. So this question is, how long does it take to recover from anxiety? With me, 1 or 2 sessions. 1 or 2. One, I do most of the work in the first session, and then I come back and just check. And that's it, really. But yeah, 1 or 2 sessions. Most people, when I say that to people, because they've been suffering for years, they're going to go, shut up, come on, I'm not listening to your nonsense. The funny thing is, it's like the unconscious mind can do things like that, and you've not been working with it. And if you're taking drugs, in fact, let me just do it this way. How long does it take to recover from anxiety? Let's go the traditional way. The traditional way, years to recover from anxiety. May not even ever happen. Yep. Why? Because what they're going to do is they're not going to work with the unconscious mind. That's the first thing. So they're not going to teach you how to build rapport, because they probably don't know how to. They probably don't know that way. They're going to do some talking therapy. So you're talking about it. They'll make you write down. They'll make you, in CBT, make you write down when you get anxious to work out what your trigger is, and then you work around what your trigger and make sure you stay away from that, or what causes that trigger to go off. So they'll teach you. What I'd like is that they teach you about that, about the trigger, and how that works. So they will teach you that over the course of 24 weeks or something like that. So they'll do that with you. But here's the thing. If you get put in a situation, is that trigger going to go off? And my answer to that is yes, because you can do all that consciously and write down things. But as soon as I put you in that situation, bang, that's going off, because you haven't broke the pattern still. Yeah, you haven't broken this pattern. Physiology, language patterns, focus. You haven't broke these patterns, and that's why when it comes to traditional stuff, medication, definitely drugs, because drugs, all they do is like you're doing exactly the same things. You have a drug, and then that deals with the physiology for 4 hours, and then exactly the same physiology. So all of this is back, 4 hours later, because you've not broken any of the patterns. Yeah. You're still doing the same language pattern. You're still saying the same things to yourself internally. Yeah. Here's the thing, because you'll get trained on a course, and you will understand. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this. Let me stop doing this, and you'll understand. Right. Okay. Maybe they'll teach you about focus and what pictures you have. Yeah. Maybe you do that. So you'll get there slowly, and it takes a long time to do it that way. Where you can get your unconscious mind to do it, and it will just do it now. It will just do it straight away. And that's what people don't get. And because you've been put in a box, anything outside that box, you don't believe. Yeah. And it's quite funny when people actually come to me and they have that done. Because as I said, I was the same. When they said you can get rid of a phobia in like 15 minutes, I was like, no. Just get away from me. Just shut up. I don't believe anything like that. And when humans don't believe that something can be done simply, they will find a more complicated way to go and do it. That's what they do. That's what humans do. No animal species does that apart from humans, because they're too busy thinking. Yeah, have time to think about things and think stupid things. But again, I was the same. Same here. I just didn't, anything outside that box, I didn't believe. I was in the box. Didn't believe anything outside it. When you get outside the box, then it's like, what? Especially when it happened the first time, phobia gone. It's like, what? It's like, oh my God. And that's the reaction I typically get. People are so like thinking. I mean, I remember someone, one of my clients, he got rid of a problem within 3-4 minutes, and he was sitting there going, no, how did you do that? How did you do that? And that's a typical reaction you get, because it's so unbelievable, because you've been put in a situation where it takes a long time. You've been told, and therefore your belief affects your beliefs. You don't believe that you can do it quick. The first thing you have to do is start to believe that you can do it quick. Most people say, you know what, I'll believe it when I see it. It's like, no, you'll see it when you believe it. Yeah, if you don't believe it, if you don't believe it's possible, then you're going to find a more complicated way to do things. And that's why a lot of people won't, they'll take ages and ages and ages to recover. But with my stuff is, again, the techniques that I've learned, again, over 10 years, test, well, it's 11 years now, been testing and testing, and now it's come to the stage where I go, okay, right, someone comes with depression, I know what I'm going to do before they even get there. Anxiety, I sort of know what they're going to do. I'm going to treat them individually and adapt it to them, but I sort of know the structure. The structure's already done, because it works. Yeah, things work. And once you find things that work, then you just keep doing it. So, with traditional stuff, years, probably, maybe never, recover from anxiety. I don't like the word recover again. It's just learn a new way, learn to be free. And with the ways that I do it, probably one to two sessions. Usually want to get it done in the first one, and then test after that. So